Hello, Whovians everywhere, and welcome to the third installment of Whothoughts. Today, as part of our two-part Easter special, which will be Whothoughts 3 today and Whothoughts 4 tomorrow, which will be the Planet of the Dead review, because it's the Easter special and Easter's released tomorrow at the time of recording. So, remember, Whothoughts 4 tomorrow for the Planet of the Dead review. But for now, on with Whothoughts 3. And the first part, I've decided it's going to be a two-part, look at the history of Doctor Who on DVD. So, let's just get to it, shall we? Hope you enjoyed. It might be interesting, it might be boring, but that's what I want to do. That's what I had planned. So, let's get started. So, for the first part, we're going to start with the first release in 1999, all the way up to 2004. And then next Sunday, for the second part, we're going to deal with it all when To Entertain comes into play. Okay? Right, let's get to it. Excuse me. Sherman set the Wayback Machine for 1999. BBC Worldwide decides to launch their BBC DVD range. And to do this, they're going to launch six titles, which will include a documentary series about our solar system, Jane Austen dramatization, Blackadder, Monty Python, Noddy, interestingly enough, and Doctor Who. And the story that they choose to launch the Doctor Who range with is The Five Doctors. And here is Exhibit A, The Five Doctors. This was the release of the 1995 Special Edition, launched on the 1st of November 1999. So, based, because now we have the roundel covers, which we'll see in a minute. This is more plain, more silvery. And here's other titles that we could get as well. So it wasn't just Doctor Who. Also, these. So, yeah, and here's the disc. Really, for the disc, it doesn't say Doctor Who, The Five Doctors, it just says Doctor Who. So, yeah. But that proved to be a false start for the Doctor Who DVD range. As come 2000, the DVD range properly kicks off. And a new design based on the TARDIS roundels for the DVD covers and the main menu is used for the first time with the release of the original version, DVD version of The Robots of Death. And also, originally, the BBC wanted to use their Doctor's theme tune used for the different Doctors on their DVD releases. But it was decided to drop this following the release of Remembrance of the Daleks in 2001, as they felt that the Peter Howell version, which had been used on the original version released for the Five Doctors, would be better suited for the menus. Which personally I think was a mistake, because it would have been better to have the different theme tunes representing the different eras of the Doctor. But with that said, we have the Howell theme for our original series releases, so there's nothing we can do about it. So, then we come to 2001. Released that year was Spearhead from Space, the only other DVD to use not to use the Howell theme tune. And then from Remembrance of the Daleks onwards, we had the Howell theme tune coming into the main menu screen, Also released that year were the original versions of The Caves of Androzani, the TV movie, and Vengeance on Varos. And I have Spearhead from Space and the TV movie. Now, the 2000 and 2001 DVD covers were a little bit meh and all that, but that's because they're actually just screenshots from the episode itself. Like, for example, I'll get the Spearhead from Space DVD for you now. Exhibit B, Spearhead from Space. This was the original idea for their DVD cover art. No imagination in there whatsoever. So, yeah. And I haven't upgraded to the special edition yet, because I'm waiting for the Blu-ray to come out, which should be good. And then 2002, Pyramids of Mars DVD was originally supposed to be released that year, but was held back, was postponed due to the some contractual issues or something like that. And so the Ark in Space was released instead. Released that year, along with the Ark in Space, were the long-awaited DVD release of The Tomb of the Cybermen, which I have. It's the original version. And then the Ark in Space, Carnival of Monsters, Aztecs, and Resurrection of the Daleks. All of them have special editions out. So, already we're up to 2003, the 40th anniversary year. One story from each Doctor was released, and on most of the titles they had a really good music video featuring clips from the show, original show, and the TV movie, with the Doctor Who theme tune done by Orbital, which like I said was present on most of these DVD releases. Sorry about that. The thing keeps going down for some reason. Anyway, released that year were The Seeds of Death, Talons of Wang Chiang, The Dalek Invasion of Earth, Earth Shock, The Two Doctors, Curse of Fenric, and The Three Doctors. So it's cool for the 40th anniversary. They had the remaining two multi-Doctor stories released on DVD that year. So that was pretty cool. So, quick recap. 1999 saw the Doctor Who range begin with a false start. 5 Doctors. 2000, Robots of Death properly launches the Doctor Who DVD range. 2001, we had the long-awaited DVD release, the TV movie, which we in Regions 2 and 4 had for ages before Region 1, which was saying that Region 1 had the Keep Time box set for ages before we did. So, there we go. And then 2002, actually I was going to say 2002 actually had proper cover art, not just like this. More sort of on the lines of this. At least this wasn't snapshots taken from the actual program. So I have to give kudos to the BBC DVD in terms of the original DVD release of the 5 Doctors. And finally, as far as we're concerned for this part, 2004. Pyramids of Mars is finally released on DVD after a Doctor magazine poll in 2003 voted it the most wanted DVD release because, like I said, it was originally supposed to be released in 2002 but was postponed because of contractual issues. And also, that year, Day of Armageddon, the second episode of the Daleks' Master Plan, was found and returned to the BBC archives, and this spurred on the release of probably one of my favourite sets. Exhibit C, the Lost in Time set. Great little set. Their first box set. Although the one thing I don't really like is I wish this was in like a proper box with separate DVD keep cases instead of just one big DVD keep case. But for what we got, it was pretty cool. And this was actually re-released in Australia in Region 4 a little while ago. And that year, we also had The Visitation, original release, Pyramids of Mars, Green Death, original release, The Leisure Hive, Ghostlight, and Lost in Time set. I think I'm trying to think, Horror Fang Rock, I think that was released in 2004, but I got my research from the TARDIS Datacore wiki and I couldn't find Horror Fang Rock, but oh well. At least I know it was released between 03 and 04, somewhere around there. And that pretty much brings us to the end of the first part of this Doctor Who look back at the DVDs. Thanks very much for watching. Whothoughts, quick reminder, Whothoughts 4, The Planet of the Dead review will be tomorrow, Easter Sunday. And Whothoughts episode 5 next week will consist of the second part of my Doctor Who DVD history lesson, which will take us up from 2005, the start of the 210 reign, all the way up until now. So until tomorrow, bye bye. Yes, Robot Wars reference. I like doing that so much I'm gonna do it again. Bye bye.